Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we'll be working on the R32 GTR again. In the meantime, from the last video I actually did some work that I did not film because I think it would have been quite boring or not that interesting to you. So yeah, we'll show the work now, but in today's video we will be working on the intake side of the turbochargers, so the pipes that go from the turbine to the air filter. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and let's go. So as you can see, I built this swell pod right here. Because the guy who worked on this previously didn't do a great job. It was like all wobbly here and everything. So yeah, I redid this. I also got the permission of the owner to weld all of the intake pipes now. I think they turned out pretty dope. And I also mounted this oil cooler for the engine here. The owner will 3D print like a box here, so the airflow from the bumper gets directly to the cooler, and from the cooler it will enter out of the wheel well. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good position. We also came up with the idea of mounting these two small coolers for the steering rack, but yeah, still need to finish this up. So today we will be working on the intake side of the turbochargers. We got these pretty nice billet machined flanges for the turbochargers itself, and we also have a variation of 60mm tubing, as well as this straight tube here, so we can somehow manage to route the intakes here into like an airbox that will sit here and go like through the whole top section. So this here is basically the first prototype of the airbox. It's just a piece for me to manage the piping so I can get it correct and everything, and he will then print the rest of the airbox. As you can see, we have two holes here, and this is where the intakes will enter into the airbox. Now we need to get these things off here because we need some more space, but yeah, it's quite easy now with these quick release things. No more stupid hoses. So yeah, that's basically it. Like, took 10 seconds or so. It's pretty dope. Also, I think the welding turned out pretty decent. Slowly getting more comfortable with aluminium because I mostly just do stainless steel or normal steel welding, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so the idea for the first pipe is basically so we want to have this as straight as possible so it can go into the airbox here, and then I will try to make a small radius here to get into the turbine. Flo pulled up to mount his GX01s for his ICE 200. Pretty dope. We also welded one of these, so yeah, typical grenade things, I guess. Armin did a great job on the grenade. Yeah, meh. So I have now tacked up this pipe. As you can see, this also was a 45-degree bend that I cut up to be a little bit less than 45 degrees. And now, if we turn it the right way, you can see it's completely straight with the frame rail here, and it also clears everything here pretty nicely. And yeah, I think it's pretty good. Alright, as you can see, the first weld is done and I think it looks pretty good. Like I said, slowly starting to really get used to doing aluminium stuff, and I'm really happy with how consistent these welds are looking. Yeah, so now both welds are done. I think they look pretty good. And I will now put it into the R32 and show you what the finished first pipe looks like. So as you can see, the first pipe is now in place, and now we need to see how we will do the other one, because we need to go up from here a bit and then move along here besides the wastegate actuator and then be straight into the box as well. So yeah, let's see how we will handle this challenge. I've had a pretty handy idea now. These clamps are actually for the lower intercooler piping to keep like the distance the same. But since these are also 60mm pipes, I've now used these clamps to get the distance between the pipes exactly straight and to get it as symmetrical as possible. So it's a pretty good help for me to actually build the rest of the intake piping. What I nearly forgot to calculate while building this, the wastegate actuator here actually moves a bit backwards. So that's why I put on this vacuum / pressure pump on here. I now actually actuated the wastegate actuator, so now it's all the way back. And I now can take this into consideration while building the intake piping, because otherwise, if I wouldn't do this, it would have probably hit the intake piping when being full open. Okay, so I had a bit of a mishap. The hose that was going to the wastegate actuator actually was leaking a little bit. So I put on a new one, because when I was building, the wastegate actually sprung back a bit. But yeah, now I figured out a pretty decent solution, I would say. And everything fits up nicely and is very much straight, so good. Okay, so the pipe is now all tacked up. It clears everything pretty good. Yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. Now we just need to weld the whole thing up, and then we're done with the intake piping.
Ready to make an entrance, so back on up. Before I have to pull the strap out the
The owner of the car also came by and brought in his freshly built airbox that he printed. I think it's pretty cool. Never seen it done like that before. And here you can now see the whole concept behind the intake piping and also the finished intake piping in the car. I think it turned out pretty good. Yeah, I like it. What we will also do in this video now is making a custom brake line that will go from the master cylinder to our proportioning valve that I already put down there. So yeah, I will show you how I will do this. This is the old brake line, or basically the one that I built before, but I messed up a bit and made it a bit too short on the top here. So we will now redo this line, but just a bit longer at the top. Doko. I have now pressed on the first fitting for the brake line. This is the tool I'm using. It's pretty old, but still works like a charm, so yeah. Now on to bending the line.
Like this, that, and this, and it's like that, and like this, and like that, and it's like this. And we ain't got no love for love. So just chill till the next episode.
I know how it feel to wake up, fucked up, pockets broke as hell, another rock to sell.
Brake line is now done, everything lines up, everything fits, should be good.
Let's build game, baby on the way, mad bills to pay, that's why you drink Tanqueray, so you can reminisce and wish you wasn't living so devilish. Shit, I remember I was just like you, smoking blunts with my crew, flipping over 62s, cause GED wasn't B.I.G. I had to get P.A.D. That's why my mom hate me. She was forced to kick me out, no doubt. Then I figured.
Yeah, so now we're basically done for this episode. As you can see here again, brake line is done, looks nicely, and the intake piping is also done. I think it turned out pretty dope, and in the next video we will probably be working on the exhaust system of the car. We will be changing the flanges to V-band. So yeah, hopefully you're looking forward to the next episode, and thanks again for watching. Peace.